Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So we have got here a pipe stand sent to me from Vevor to review. Should be pretty simple. I've actually been needing one. I use it a lot. If I had one, I would use it a lot on cutting pipes and different things with the chop saw, or just to hold up a pipe or something you're working on. This is a stand made for it. Boy, that thing's heavy. Got some weight to it. I'm going to take this thing out of this bubble wrap. So it is definitely extremely heavy duty. I mean, way more heavy duty than I was thinking it was going to be for sure. So you set this on the floor, set it up. So pretty much looks like the stand is just a tripod stand here, like so. Spread it out, and you can take this little wing nut right here, tighten it down, make it solid. So it does have a handle right here too for you to carry with. So after you actually fold this thing up, because it might be kind of hard to carry, but not with this handle, should make it pretty nice. So once you fold these legs up too, you can lock this wing nut down, and this will keep them from spreading back out on you while you're carrying it around. But you can carry by this handle right here. Then we have a big spinner nut right here that tightens it, and we can do the fine-tune adjusting on how high it is. Okay, let me adjust this up. So we spread that out like that, tighten this wing nut. See the name right here, Vevor on the side. So all we do to raise it up is we can slide this big pipe up and down, and it does have this wedge washer that just kind of pivots, and we'll lock it like that to make sure that it's tight. After you raise it up, you can actually crank in this big wing nut right here. That's going to make sure it's held nice and solid. And then this part right here, how we adjust it up is just by turning this big wing here, spin it up to the height we need. So this is how you would fine tune it. You get it up close to where you want it by just raising this up and down. Raise it up, get it about where you want it. On this one, we want it pretty short for that table probably that I've got sitting there. And then we can tighten that in. Then when we want to fine tune it to get it where it's level, we can spin this one here up and down. Looks like big Acme thread right there. And crank it up and down like that. So we need to get something set on that table to cut off. Okay, so let's do a measurement of this stand. Looks like all the way down we're about 23 inches, 23 and a half, all the way down. Then we'll raise this all the way up. See how high it goes, how high we can get it to go. Using the lock washer to set it here, and then I'll tighten the wing nut, and we'll spin this all the way up. So we should be able to just hold this all the way up and tell about what it's going to be. So it looks like all the way up you're going to get about 40 inches, 41 in there to be safe. Now this stand will hold a load up to 2,500 pounds, so it's a lot. You can put a lot of weight on this thing. As I was saying, it's extremely heavy built. We need to lower this down to adjust it for our pipe over here. So we get it pretty close with the lock washer adjustment here. Then we bring our pipe out here, we're going to cut. Then we can just crank this to where it's going to handle the load of the pipe. And we want to keep it pretty flat, so we don't want it to where it's raising it off of the saw. Run it up till it just bumps. That'll be pretty good right there. It's nice and flat. And the saw is sitting there on a stand that's level. So now we should be able to just take this pipe and cut it off. Very simple. So we're great. Now we have a nice straight cut on this pipe. It's a lot harder to cut this pipe straight if you're just using the clamp style cutters, but you can also use this if you wanted to use it for steel pipe. You can use it for woodworking, for plastic, for steel, whatever you want to use that stand for. It's not just for this, for cutting. You can use that stand to hold a lot of other things besides pipe also. And now it is a V style right here. So it wouldn't work very good on something flat, But I do think I could take this and I'm gonna make me a flat adapter that will sit right on top of that, so I can actually use it for flat things also, not just V'd pipes. I think it'd be a lot more handy for me when it's made that way. So very cool. I really like this thing. 2,500 pounds, plenty high for working with a table in your shop, working on stuff. You could use it for exhaust pipes or big heavy steel pipe, whatever you want. It's got a pretty big wide V on top to hold stuff. Extremely heavy build. Like I said, 2,500 pounds. That's a lot of weight. I don't think I'm ever going to use anything like that. At the most, anything I would ever use would be no more than 100 pounds or a couple hundred pounds, and that's actually a pretty good piece of pipe or piece of metal. So there you go. I will post a link to this Vevor pipe stand in the description below. You guys can check it out. They sent this to me at no charge. I'm not getting paid anything, but they just sent me the pipe stand, so I'm doing a review on it. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the Amazon link, click the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.